Here it is.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Hey, what's up guys? Just do a brief video on the red banana here, and I had a few people message me over the weeks, last couple months, asking me care requirements. So I'll try to cover everything. This is actually my first year growing them also, so some things were new to me and I had to do some research on them. So basically I picked these up last November of 2020. There's a clearance sale at a local nursery, so I saw a couple of them. I thought I'd pick them up and try them out the following spring of this year, which I did. So I planted these back in May as basically 12-inch plants. Not big at all. If you go back to my May video, you can see the size of these guys are quite small. So basically, this is known as a red banana, as I said, but botanical name is Ensete ventricosum maurellii. Sometimes known as Ethiopian banana or the Abyssinian banana, but most people refer to this as the red banana. So yeah, the botanical name is Ensete ventricosum maurellii, and so this isn't a banana actually. Like bananas, they belong to the herb family, but it's a separate species of musa now. That was changed a few years back, like they always do with plants. So unlike musa, they don't, or musa baju, they don't produce any bananas or pups. What they'll do is they'll produce a flower stalk at the end of their lives, and when that happens, the plant will die. So its characteristics are different than musa for sure. And so basically, this is a tropical plant, and it is found out in East Africa, Ethiopia area, and is used by the used as a food staple for the people out there. So, and like I said, because it's a tropical plant, I have to cut this back come fall, and store it in a cool, dry place. I will make a video on how I do that, along with some of my other bananas I have on the property here, and I'll cover all that later. And so that'll be a first for me also. But when it comes to water requirements, so this is where I said it's found, endemic to in East Africa. It grows along riverbanks where it's generally found, and so it's getting a constant supply of water. So you have to basically follow that regime, especially if you live in a really dry, hot climate. I water this once a day, and fertilize it once a week. So you may have to do, if you live in, like I said, a hot, dry climate, you may have to do that 2 or 3 times a day, believe it or not. But here in Southern Ontario, we can get away with watering it once a day. And I mean, you can always test the soil, right? If it's moist, it should be fine. That's one of the tricks behind growing these guys. Is I've got some comments saying, oh, mine isn't growing. Well, I always say, well, how often are you watering it? So that's one of the tricks behind it, and fertilizing it. If you can get an all-purpose fertilizer, not slow release, just because the growth rate on these guys, it works wonders. And you can see the pseudo stem is massive. So every year when I cut this back, that pseudostem will get 2-3 times as large, and at some point I won't be able to carry it anymore, because there's tons of videos out there of people digging them up, and it's just getting too heavy with the root system and the pseudostem, the trunk being as massive as they can get. And where they grow, they can get pretty tall, 15 to 20 feet, but I've seen videos where they've gotten closer to 30 feet and taller. So they grow quite massive, and if you're going to plant them in your garden, make sure that you have a lot of room. I got away with it this year, planting it here, because I knew that first year they would grow big, but I can get away with fitting them in this corner here, but I'll have to find a bigger spot for them, or a larger area for them next year. So I'll figure that out. And like I said, if you're going to do that, make sure that you have quite a bit of room. And that's about it. And for light requirements, they can take full sun all day, but like I said, you'll have to keep after the watering. Here it gets part shade to part sun, so They do perfectly fine in some shades, so don't worry about that. As long as they are getting some filtered light, they should do fine. And yeah, and I really love how these guys have just taken off. They're massive. They're close to about 7 feet right now, so I might get about 10 feet out of them hopefully by the end of the summer. We'll see. And definitely they'll get a lot taller and bigger than that next year. So it's about it, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please share. And yeah, thanks for watching, and take care, everyone. Talk soon. Cheers.